La Liga team of the season is here, boys. Luka Modric is part of it. We're taking a look at him. Let's see how he is.
Yes, Rob, it's a card that I know a lot of people will be excited to get their hands on. That team of the year was sought after for a long time. This one's dropped. He's a nice little upgrade. He's got 2 more pace, 2 more dribbling, 2 more passing, which isn't to be sniffed at. He's got 99 passing and 99 dribbling, Rob. It is a crazy, crazy card on the face of it. What was he like in game? What was your first impressions of him?
First impression, so to preface it, I was thinking about using his team of the year maybe a couple of months back. I had a Capdevere and a Courtois that I wanted to get in.
Yeah.
And I was like, I might buy his team of the year. I never got around to using him, but having used this one, I feel like I should have, because he is fantastic. He reminds me of the team of the year Modric that I fell in love with like on FIFA 17.
Yeah.
He's nimble. I'll tell you that, he is nimble.
Yeah, I mean, you'd somewhat expect it with 99 dribbling, but yeah. I know what you mean. When you use cards like this, you're kind of surprised as to how good their dribbling really, really is. And with 99s in absolutely everything, boys. It's not even one of those fake 99s. Nope. Everything is 99 on his dribbling, Rob. What do you think was the standout kind of thing about the card? Do you think it was the dribbling? What did he excel at?
He's one of those. So I used him as a CDM paired with Vieira, and I think that's kind of the role for him. As more of the attacking centre mid.
Yeah,
it's a tough one because his shooting stats and his pace aren't like amazing, but I feel like you are wasting him if you're not getting him involved in play. You know what I mean? With 99 passing, 99 dribbling, he's a bit mad, a bit of a regista. Yeah. He's ridiculous. His dribbling is the best I've used, I think. I went into a game and me and Jack were in a party and I was like, his dribbling's good. I was like, well, he has got 99 dribbling. I don't know why I'm surprised, but no, it's everything you'd expect and more. It's fantastic, boys.
Yeah, so you think kind of like his primary role in teams would be lingering around the edge of the box, recycling possession really, really well, just holding on to the ball almost. He strikes me as the type of player, he'll just keep attacks going for longer. He'll naturally kind of retain the ball quite well, and then he'll just intercept. He'll just be annoying. He'll be a little pest. Be a pesky little fly just running around constantly, just being annoying. But like you said, Rob, his shooting, his pace, they're not top tier. 87 in both of them isn't really anything to get too wowed by these days in terms of team of season stats. Yeah. How were they in game? Did they feel quick? Did they feel like a little lethal finisher?
Having only just now looked at his in-game stats, 90 acceleration is what I expected. He feels very fast off the mark. But then, when he's running back to defend, kind of where you need like a high sprint speed, usually what you get with centre back, he does kind of struggle to catch up with players in that regard, but which maybe, I suppose, points to the way of using him in that attacking role, so he can, burst off the mark, get into those spaces and whatnot, with the dribbling as well, the LB dribbling. Unbelievable, boys. It's genuinely sensational. And the passing as well, obviously, it's 99. The only one that's not 99 is free kick accuracy, and it's not passing, is it, really? I don't know why it's in that stat.
His curve is 98, not to be pedantic.
Sorry, guys. Don't come for me.
So, Rob, like you say, you used him in a CDM role, which I agree with you. I think everyone is going to be using him in that position. So, his defending is pretty good. Like 86, he's got the 93 interceptions. It's kind of let down by the heading accuracy, which is somewhat to be expected. He's only 5'8", but he's a little boy. He's not the biggest lad.
No.
81 strength is kind of nothing crazy either. Do you feel like he could get bullied by, bigger, taller men such as Pogba, Vieira, Meunier, Goretzka, these sort of very dominating men?
Yeah. I can see where you're coming from, but also he's very tenacious. He's a bit like Kante, he's small, he gets in between people's legs, he's just a bit of a nuisance. The 97 stamina
got a bit of small man.
Yeah.
Got a bit of small man syndrome.
Absolutely, yeah. I think the dribbling helps with it, even though he's not on the ball, kind of the change of direction when he's jockeying and stuff like that. I don't think that he's not he's good enough at defending to play CDM. Don't be like, 86 obviously is decent, but don't be like he's going to be like a liability there, because he's not at all. No, the 93 interceptions, he's always in the right space. The acceleration as well obviously helps him get onto interceptions, stuff like that. The only way it struggles, like I said earlier, is sort of chasing back. But no, don't be put off by like the lack of strength or like defensive awareness or anything like that. He's perfectly suitable.
Yeah, so I used Team of the Season Benacer a couple of weeks ago because I got him red in community, lucky enough, and I imagine that he feels very similar to this Modric card, Rob, and I loved Benacer. I think, like we've said already, he's very good at kind of recycling the play, keeping attacks going, he's not going to score the most goals for you himself, but I think he'll contribute heavily to your team doing much better in weekend league, which is after it's the ultimate goal, isn't it? Really, Robert.
It is, yeah.
How would you feel if you got this guy red? Would you be happy?
I'd have a decision to make, Jack, because I've got an untradeable De Bruyne, and I don't think he gets in over him, but I think I'd probably have to use him and De Bruyne together and drop Vieira.
Yeah.
As crazy as
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
I know. I agree with that. I think we're getting to the point now, us grinders that have been grinding since the World Cup days, that Vieira, I do feel like he's starting to see the end of days, maybe.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Just because there's so many juice cards coming out. Rob, any weaknesses about the card? What didn't you like about him?
Weaknesses, I'd say, like the sprint speed. I think that's genuinely it. I don't.
Yeah. We've not even mentioned, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, that he's also had a 5-star weak foot upgrade, which is kind of like, it's just even nicer. It's one of those where it's kind of like a nice to have. It's not a massive talking point because he isn't a striker.
Yeah.
And it's not always going to be in use, but it's helpful to have that 5-star weak foot just so you can pass in either way.
Yeah.
And not you're not worried about it.
Yeah, scored a nice goal off his left foot as well, outside the box. Nice finish.
Lovely.
That isn't probably a slight weakness. His shooting isn't De Bruyne level-esque for a midfielder. He's more of that creator. He's not going to pop up with loads of goals. You'll see in the clips, a lot of them are I just took a load of pop shots from outside the box. Troubled the keeper. I only managed to score, I think, 3. Yeah. So, his shooting's not unbelievable, but he'll get by, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing.
Together, Rob. Cool. Yeah, go on, sorry.
One thing I want to touch on, if you are thinking of buying him or his team of the year, and is it worth the extra 300k that he is at the minute? I think yes, because of the 5-star weak foot, 99 dribbling, 99 passing.
He's also been upgraded to high medium rather than medium.
Yeah, medium's a bit of a fraudulent one, isn't it? So yeah, there you are.
I think it's a good card, 800k give or take. It'll probably drop as well by the time that we posted this. So yeah, good card. Good midfielder, 97 rated player. What a shock that he's good, guys. If you enjoyed the review, keep your eyes peeled because we've got a Team of the Season Lewandowski review coming out very soon. I tried him out. Boys, let me tell you, you do not want to miss that one. But until next time, I've been Jack.
I've been Robbie.
And we've been Mbappe again. We'll see you in the next one.
See you later.